Michael Carrick admitted he was baffled by the decision to not award Manchester United a penalty after Amad Diallo was fouled in the box, while captain Bruno Fernandes vented his spleen over his frustration that teammate Harry Maguire had been handed a red card for a similar incident. Moments after referee Stuart Atwell had opted not to pause play amid Amad's protestations late on in the clash with Bournemouth on the south coast, Maguire pulled down Evanilson in his own penalty area, in a move which saw the England international sent off. Bournemouth were duly awarded a spot kick, which Junior Krupi coolly dispatched to level the score at 2-2. But Man United fans hit out at the decision to penalise one foul and not another, with the similarities between the two pointed out by the side's interim manager and captain alike. "We should have had another penalty," Carrick said at full-time, referencing his team's opener which saw Fernandes peerless from the spot. "Obviously, if you get one, you must get the other. It's pretty much identical for me, two-hand grab. Either way, he's got one wrong, but to give one and not give the other, I can't get my head around it. I think it's crazy. It's a bit baffling, really. Because of that, they score and then it's chaos after that, really," he added. "We should have had another penalty and the game would have been totally different. I can understand that decision, to send off Maguire, but we should have had another penalty and the game would have been different. I thought that was what VAR was for, to clear things up and consistency. It's two different decisions, so a bit baffling really." Despite missing out on the win, United retained third place in the Premier League, 4 points clear of Aston Villa, who have a game in hand. "We could have had more tonight but it's not the end of the world," added Carrick. "We'll come back stronger after the break." Fernandes was in agreement, sharing after the final whistle that he was disappointed the team weren't returning to Old Trafford with all 3 points. "We end up conceding a goal, not getting a penalty, and then we get a penalty against that more or less is the same situation as Amad," Fernandes explained. "One is rewarded as a penalty, the other is not. I know it's difficult for referees to give two decisions of a penalty in the same game for the same team, but what I don't understand is why VAR doesn't get involved in that, or the situation with Harry. But it's either one is a penalty and the other one too, or none of them is a penalty." He added, "I think Amad is getting to a point where he is going to shoot, and he gets pushed or pulled, and you can see there is something that gets him out of balance. It's very frustrating for the small players, and when it's a bigger player, they end up given the foul. I do think on Harry's situation it is a penalty, and on the Amad situation it is a penalty, and that could have changed the game." Man United legend Andy Cole was on punditry duties for Sky Sports, and he too agreed that his old side had been somewhat hard done by, although the treble winner had short shrift for the lack of grit shown by modern forwards. "I would say in today's game, it's a penalty. When we were playing, no chance," he said as he analysed Amad's penalty shout. "It's very physical in today's game. We're going to see Harry Maguire's penalty in a second. If I was in that position, I would say, well, I am not going down anyway, so for me, that's not a penalty. So it is what it is." Continuing his line of argument after watching Maguire's shirt pull, Cole added, "In my head, I am saying to myself, okay, you're trying to get me off my stride, but I haven't got time for that. I am going to finish it off myself."